Hey guys, I'm Jimbo Isaac Lights. Welcome to another one of my videos. This video is gonna be based on respect and all that. So, I'm gonna make this quick as I can. I'm gonna make this video on respect, but on artists, bands, music, and people. Okay, for parts. So, okay, first off, I was on, and you know, just like at 2020 or somewhere around there. And I was watching MC and he was saying about Nicki Minaj, how she changed and like she changed and she became a sellout. Like how she was all this gangster female and now she's all about Barbie. But like I'm not sure if he really knows about Nicki Minaj, but I'm just saying like there was a lot of people saying, yeah, I don't like how she talks lyrics, stuff like that. But I respect DNP and I respect his judgment on like other people. But when other people start to say and start to get on the bandwagon, like saying, oh yeah, I don't like them, oh yeah, I don't like their music, just to please another person, it's like no, you just lost respect for yourself, and that's what I really believe. But um, and another person that that people wanted me to discuss about was Lady Gaga, because they didn't understand her and stuff like that. Okay, I understand why Lady Gaga is like that. She had a hard time in high school, like she couldn't really be herself. Her friends gave her the nickname Lady Gaga, and she took that into her fame and stuff like that. But she tries so hard to be innovative and tries to like give those big impressions on people like she's different, but she she tries too hard. She tries too hard now because like okay, we know you're different. We know like you're trying to make music that people love and you try to relate to. But like seriously, she tries too hard. And another thing on Nikki, um, okay, I love her. But I'm not one of those extreme fans that like, oh, blah, 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 like that starts fights and stuff like that. I'm a really diehard fan, and I really like I respect people that don't like her. I respect people that have different tastes in music and all that. But in order to really dislike a genre or band or artist or stuff like that, you really have to go into detail like what achievements they have, what what have they been through? What what made them who they were and stuff like that. And I'm gonna quote Nicki Minaj on this. When she this is what she said. When I first came out, that's what people thought who I really was, that was my entirety, but that was just a small part of who I really was. And and that's really from what she said because I memorized her press conference thing and stuff like that. So yeah, and okay, on people, and I'm done on those. Um, so on people, you have to respect them like what kind of music they like, what how they dress, how they talk, how um what they listen to, how they talk to people, how they talk to you and stuff like that. So um I respect a lot of people that hate on me, that like me and stuff like that. But most people don't understand that when I'm Jimbo Slice or when I'm Isaac, I don't really care what you think about me, what you say about me, because there's a lot of people that like me and that support me. Like I'm gonna name like 24 people, which are Jalen, um, Vince, Andy, Leigh, Segio, um, Sam, Karen, um, Iris, Cyprington, Mikey, um, Ian, and I think that was 11. But yeah, I said can name that many people, but really those are the only ones that come in my mouth and stuff like that. So anyway, like you, they respected me. They liked who I was. They didn't know me as much, but they knew I was like being original, being myself, being like who I really was. I like to express myself and all that. But before that, I was a real shy person where like no, I just like to dance like wherever I go. But when my friends told me like you should try out for talent show, I that's when they took me out there and they made me try out and stuff like that. So I tried. I don't get me wrong. I was like terrified. I was practically gonna faint on stage, but that's when people started to recognize me and started to know me and who I was, who I really was, and stuff like that. But don't be afraid to share, or don't be afraid to um, bring yourself into whatever you're doing, because that's when people start to respect you and start to notice you for who you really are. And it just goes to show where if you show yourself and you be yourself, that's when people respect you. That's when people start to notice you and want to talk to you. And um, those people who I named, they really showed me like I could get so far. I could like be myself. I could like do other stuff without me caring of like oh like what if they don't like me? What if I get rejected? What if like no, they tell me or they tell me like just be yourself. Don't let anybody bring you down. Reach for your dreams, dream big, like all that stuff, all that good stuff. They even told me like I'm like a brother to them, which was kind of cool, kind of not. But yeah. Um. Okay, I'm gonna name a few more, which is leigh and Daniela, um and I think that's it because those people are really dope. They're really dope. Not gonna lie. Um. But yeah, and juice and yeah, like those people are so dope. Like what they do and what they say. So in conclusion, check out my you now stuff. Um, my YouTube channel, share. Follow me on Twitter, find me on Facebook. I'll I'll friend you. I'll follow you. Stuff like that. So later, be yourself. Be awesome. Be freaking awesome, man. Be freaking awesome. You know what I'm saying? So,